Sitting in my car today, or truck, whatever, vehicle. So windy outside. Be a little quieter in here. Well, as you can tell by the title of the videos, you know, food shortages coming. And I'll tell you the reason why, though, I think this, and others think this too, is if you look in the news, you've been watching any of the news, which they haven't been covering as much because of all the politics and crap like that, though, but there is a shit ton of flooding in the Midwest. A bunch of states have been hit by it, like Iowa, there's Missouri, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, and even Kansas. You know, parts of it have been hit, you know, and all those are, you know, Midwestern states that produce a lot of food. You know, there's the corn and soybean and wheat farmers are getting hit hard because of this. And we've seen this happen before, but this is a pretty big flood, you know. It's just, like I said, it's not getting as much coverage because of politics have taken over everything on the damn news, you know. But think about that, you know. I mean, it's springtime right now. Crops and things are growing. By the time all that stuff hits to be harvested and stuff like that, all that stuff's destroyed in those areas. I mean, if you go and look at it, if you're not aware of what's going on, I mean, it is devastating. So expect food shortages. And then when you do, you know, see higher prices coming this year, this summer most likely, if not before that, because they'll want to try to minimize the damage to their companies of losing money. So higher prices and shortages in food. So my thing is like, if you grow a garden or have the ability to grow a garden in an area to do it, then do it. I don't care if you're in town. Put them in 5-gallon buckets. Put you some tomato plants, whatever you can grow, and at least supplement on, you know, if you're not able to have a big garden, supplement some of your food, you know. So do something like that. You know, I always grow a garden every year, but it's small. It's always small, though, you know, it's not much, but I'm gonna try to do some more this year myself. But you know, the whole country is going to be affected by this. So it's just something to think about, prepare for, you know. Stock up some stuff, you know. Go get you some flour, some canned stuff, whatever. Anything to help out, because like I said, you know, I mean, all that stuff, you don't realize how much corn and soybean and wheat goes into making everything. You know, I mean, that stuff's in all kinds of things that you don't even think about. You know, so just going to pass that on, give you something to think about. You know, food shortages, you know, so higher prices. You know, we got all kinds of stuff going on in the country right now. Craziness. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention to what's going on. You know, a couple of guys to listen to, and give them a couple of shout outs, but a zombie farmer, check him out. He's up to date, kind of telling you what's going on. Alpha Charlie Concepts, John over there, he keeps an eye, you know, keeps everybody apprised of what's happening, some things like that stuff. These guys, and Kansas Prepper as well. These guys, they talk about some things that aren't hitting the news. You know, they're out there, it's reported, it's just not getting the traction and the attention that it needs. There's all kinds of shit happening. So if you take away all the politics and the theater of it all, you know, that's going on right now, you know, it's for your entertainment. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You know, that kind of shit. That's exactly what it is. The real stories behind all of it are these things that are happening now. Like I said, go check out Zombie Farmer, Alpha Charlie Concepts, and Kansas Prepper. They talk about some current events that are going on, things to be aware of. And like I said about this food shortages, it's something I was thinking the other day, you know, I mean, with all this flooding and stuff, it didn't even dawn on me until I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, man, you know, somebody mentioned food shortages and stuff, and I was like, you know, with all that flooding, because it's happened before, you know. But this is pretty, you know, a pretty big, grand scale of flood, and it's just not getting the attention. So anyway, before I ramble on too long, I'll put a link to those guys down below as well. But pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. Prepare for it. Be aware of it. Think about it. Because it could affect everybody. And it will. You know, food shortages because of the crops being destroyed in those states. You know, that's the what do they call that? The wheat belt or whatever they call it, you know. I mean, that whole area is nothing but farmland. And I also read that some of the some oil well sites, a lot of them were in danger or are being flooded out. So there could be some more higher gas prices. I've noticed gas is going up again. So, but anyway, that's it. Just be aware. Keep it heavy.